All right, we're live whenever you're ready.
You talking about me or?
Siobhan, whenever you're ready.
Oh, hello there. Sorry, I
Hi.
thought it was your space. Hello to everyone. I'm not sure how many I'm speaking to today. I'm currently traveling, so I just excused myself from my moving party so that I can take a moment and speak to you all, to whomever's listening out there. Firstly, I'd like to say thank you to Dr. Merritt and the foundation for inviting me to partake in this beautiful experience. I thoroughly enjoyed the calming, healing music provided during that space. So thank you so much for that. My name is Siobhan Townsend. I am an aspiring art therapist. Um, I created Original Art by Vaughn probably about 3 to 4 years ago when my son left for college. And typically, I first thought that I'd use it as a platform for healing for myself as I was coping with and currently going through heartbreak from losing my baby to college, right? Uh, and then it began to grow from there. It grew into uh, more of a healing platform because from that moment, from dealing with him going away off to college, um, I experienced an entire year of um, medical trauma just last year. That is, I was in the hospital for an extended period of time, fighting for my life, didn't think I'd make it, and had to rely on my village, my mom, my sisters, people who loved and cared for me to really bring me through that dark period. When I was finally able to go home and try and recover through physical therapy and learn how to walk again, um, I was still suffering from quite a few migraines from the brain injury that I suffered as well. Saying all that to say that, upon getting home, because I wasn't walking well, I could sit at the table and paint. So I started doing quite a few paintings. And I found that in doing so, the more paintings that I completed, the more healed I became. I started healing through the really, really painful moments that I suffered last year, being secluded in ICU, fighting for my life, not thinking I'd make it. So I would do maybe 1 to 2 paintings a day and really pour myself into it because it really gave voice to the pain that I was experiencing and also healing the brokenness within. I want to share with you a few of the objectives, some goals, and really just a mission that I've outlined for my art therapy practice that I'm currently developing. My objective and my mission goes something like this. I plan to practice mindfulness and providing a safe space, a place to process negative feelings and emotions, providing therapeutic art to enhance your wellness and improve your emotional well-being, offering non-clinical art therapy activities and inspirations, expressive arts activities, reflection art activities, self-discovery through healing arts. For those of you who like definitions, the practice of art therapy and art therapy exercises provides the ability for clients to express themselves visually and rely less on verbal expression, which can be a difficult task for many who suffer from any level of trauma. Feelings of anxiety and being overwhelmed can make verbal expression difficult, which then impacts your perception of self-regulating emotions and thoughts. You'll be able to feel calm, release stress, and focus on the task at hand. You'll be in a more stable state of mind to process thoughts, emotions, and assess your behavior. You may even improve your self-esteem. You'll be able to improve your problem-solving skills, your goal-setting skills, which improves thinking patterns. The practice of art therapy can also be useful for individuals who have experienced traumatic life events and are suffering from ongoing acute stress. Activities can facilitate memory reconstruction as well as aid in self-regulating sensory experiences. Art therapy also provides a relief from verbal communication, the demands, and allows the individual to explore self-expression through visual communication. The feelings of being overwhelmed can make verbal expression difficult, which then negatively impacts the client's perception of self-managing feelings and thoughts. Art therapy is a non-judgmental therapy where the client is encouraged to embrace their own creative expression. It really is for everybody. It's an unobtrusive approach to exploring emotional pain through a series of nonverbal methods. The client can create artwork which details their current mood, and then use the artwork as a basis for discussion around their mood. Art itself can provide the client with a method to stabilize mood through relaxing art techniques and creativity. The process of creative work also presents as a skill that develops, and this development can also aid as a boost in the client's self-esteem. The outcome can provide the client with the satisfaction of achievement. When the client can participate in creative activities, the brain taps into pleasurable feelings that can help boost your mood. There are quite a few expressive arts activities that are available to anyone who suffered any kind of trauma in life. I'll give you just a couple to get started. You all know that when you're talking on the phone, you tend to doodle. One of the expressive arts activities is just to doodle. Doodle, write a word or intention in the center of a blank piece of paper, and then scribble one continuous line around it. Keep twisting and turning in and out, left and right, and explore where the line goes. The practice of doodling can actually free your mind, clear your thoughts. It can cause you to have calm and peace in the midst of a chaotic day. The next activity I'd like to share with you is to draw a gratitude heart. And to take a blank piece of paper, draw a heart, big or small, it doesn't matter. Color each space with a color that feels like a specific person, place, or thing that you love and are grateful for. And then take a moment to fill that space with things that you are grateful for. You can even write words of gratitude on that heart. And this helps you to remember the good, all of the good things that are happening in your life, and how to be grateful for each one of them. Whether that's a person, whether it's your best friend, or just the lady at the store that greets you with a smile every time you see her. You want to write that in that gratitude heart. Another activity I'd like to share with you is called creating a life map. Discover what you want for yourself and your life. And you can do that by taking a blank piece of paper or a canvas and making circles. You want to color each circle in a different color. And in each one of those circles, you want to actually create a map of your current life. You can put intentions of past, intentions of present, and future, and actually see all of the things that you've accomplished in life all the goals that you have to accomplish in the near future, and then start planning out what it is that you'd like to accomplish for yourself. I'd like to share with you that once you do start completing some of these activities, and there are quite a few that you can do, observe how you feel when you're done. Just observe. Don't give any opinion or judgment. Don't give in to the feelings. Just take a moment and think about what you're drawing or painting and what that means to you. Put your conscious mind to rest and allow your unconscious mind to express itself through your hands. Let your unconscious mind do the work. You want to repeat some of these activities at least once per week until you start feeling a little bit better about your situation, until your emotions are soothed. Another thing I'd love to share with you that I've taken the time to write out is just a list of affirmations. I also have a list of quotes. So I'm not going to read the entire list because I have quite a few. I'll just read to you a few of them. So these are the quotes that really, really stand out to me in the world of art therapy. Acknowledging the good that you already have in your life is the foundation for all abundance. That's by Eckhart Tolle. Make things with meaning and create as a radical act of being alive. That's by Rachel Rose. Don't be nervous. Work calmly, joyously, recklessly on whatever is in hand. That's by Henry Miller. Art therapy transforms pain into beauty. That's Unknown. Art is the creation of forms symbolic of human feelings. That's by Susan Langer. And just one more. Art is the constant agent of transformation and is indeed the soul's drive to health. Someone wrote that, I don't know who, but it was beautiful to me. Lastly, I'd love to share a few affirmations with you. I'm not sure if you can repeat this out loud wherever you are. I'll give you five affirmations. You can write these down and repeat them as needed, or you can just say them with me. Please repeat after me. I am stronger than my problems. I am stronger than my problems. I am present. I am present. I am strong. I am strong. I am creative. I am creative. I am focused. I am focused. I am loved. I am loved. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of love. I live in peace. I live in peace. I have control over my thoughts. I have control over my thoughts. We can get through this together. We can get through this together. I have a right to say no to others. I have a right to say no to others. Even in chaos, I can feel peaceful. Even in chaos, I can feel peaceful. And lastly, I am grateful for life. I am grateful for life. And before I sign off and hand it over, I'd love to share some very, very important information with you. And that is for anyone struggling with any kind of mental health issues. If you feel like you are in a place where you feel all alone and no one else cares in this world about you, please write this down. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline provides free and confidential emotional support to people in suicidal crisis or emotional distress 24 hours a day, 7 days a week across the United States. Please call this number, 1-800-273-8255 at any time for you or for someone else that is struggling. Again, please call 1-800-273-8255 immediately. It's available to anyone who is in immediate need of help. Also, you can text the word strength to the crisis line at 741-741 to be connected to a certified crises counselor. Help is available for anyone who needs it. Again, for immediate help, please dial the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline, which is free and available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. 1-800-773-8255. Remember, you are worthy of love. You are worthy. This life is worth living. You just need to hold on just a little while longer until you start to believe it. My name is Siobhan Townsend. I can be reached online. I do have an Instagram page. The name of that page is Original Art by Von, V-O-N, Original Art by Von. My cell phone number is area code 313-587-2899. That's my personal cell. Feel free to call or text anytime you need to. Also, my email address, for those of you who likes to email, is SiobhanRose@yahoo.com. It's spelled SHVONNEROSE@yahoo.com. I'd like to say thank you again to Dr. Merritt for this time and space. You all have any questions whatsoever, I'm very happy to answer. I do have some things planned where I will have workshops in person. I'm currently traveling. Once I get back in town, I'd love to sit down with you and take you through a few activities that will help you on your path to healing. Thank you for this time today, Dr. Merritt and the foundation. And Chief Nelson, I'll hand it back over to you.
Oh, Siobhan, that was beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much.
My pleasure. Thank you for
That was
having
it.
me.
Yes, and we want you to travel safe and best to your family.
Thank you so
And
much.
we really, really look forward to doing more wonderful things and healing more people together through the arts. 'Cause
Absolutely.
art is healing.
Art is healing,
Okay.
and it's worth it. It's so worth
Healing.
it. God bless
So
you
thank
guys.
you everybody for tuning in. Our next one will be Tai Chi at 7:30. So we thank you for hanging with us on the MHI. We're busy tonight. Night at the museum, the Ringling, John and Mabel Ringling Museum in Sarasota, Florida. We're so happy to be here and be with you and to share the message of healing, the inspiration of the Eleanor Merritt Remembrance exhibit, in which we know her story, which included one of using art to help elevate her spirit and to inspire others. And we also want to encourage you to support the Eleanor Merritt Fellowship that the Ringling is starting to encourage young people to pursue a career in all aspects of arts and arts administration. You can find more information on ringling.org and as well at www.the-mhi.org. We'll be back in a little while. Don't go away for too long. Thank you. Okay, Chief.
All right, ending